Alright guys, this is August 20th, Thursday. Wanted to show some possible setups before the market open. Right now on gold, break above this 1140 really was a test. If it breaks really hard up to 1141, which we just did, and comes back down, we could look for a retest and a buy from this point. So that was one trade here, and you can see that the trend is still up. On oil, we have a possible trade, a breakout of the 41.04 level. Once it breaks out of here, we could retest. I would like it to break above the 41.15 high and then come back down for a retest to go long. And right now, if it comes down to the 40.63, 40.69, 40.70, around this area right here, that could be a buy right here as well. So those are trade setups. I just wanted to start the video off this time before the market sets up, and once it sets up, we can look for a trade, and then I'll resume the video. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video and let's see what sets up. Alright guys, long on gold. So we had that breakout, came back down, pulled in to that high value area over here, and then now we're going long. My targets are above that 1143.5 or at least a hit of that at one more time. As you can see, once we got a breakout of that 140, we actually never pulled back deep enough, but we created another high value area, or we broke this high value area here, and came back down to 1141, and that was a valid long right there. So we'll see if this thing holds. If it wants to reverse on us, it'll come down, but we'll see. What I'll do is I'll pause the video, and once this thing starts moving in either direction or gets me stopped out, we'll continue the video. Okay, same setup. It's been an uptrend all morning. We kind of had this range right here, finally broke out of it, at least 20-30 ticks, so that was a pretty good move away from us, enough to validate this long here when it pulled back. So we'll see if this thing continues, and I will be right back. Target. Alright guys, back on gold. One of my targets just hit, so holding long, scaling out above. Go ahead and pull that out. Oops, cancel all my orders. Okay, so we just broke that level that we were looking at earlier. I'm looking for this thing to continue going up. Need at least a, so 1143 looks like there's some support. 1143, just looking at the 358 contracts right here. 1144.5, there's 136 contracts, but I don't see that really getting in the way, so I'm gonna go ahead and put maybe 2 more contracts to sell out at 1145. Oops, I'm letting this go. So sorry, I didn't have this up, but I have about 5 contracts left now. Let's see, so we'll go ahead and start kind of dialing out. Order pending. 1145. Let's see, 1145.5 right there. Order pending. I really don't know how much further we have, but I know we have this move here from this breakout at 1140. Let's just round up to 1140. This first initial move was 30 ticks. It's got this pullback. Now this is moving up 41.5. So 1, 2, 3. Well, we just had 100% extension actually off of that move right there. So we'll have to look at that and maybe gauge, but I'll go ahead and maybe pull out contract here just to lock in some more monies. Next one is 11.45.5. We have 126.29 contracts we have to work through right there. Once that breaks, we should have some move up there. Gold's been moving up pretty high now, so it's been a pretty good. I mean, just looking at yesterday's move, I mean, we've moved up dramatically. So I'm not gonna really think this is gonna go up a whole lot, but I'll give it one more chance and see if it hesitates a little bit more here. If it just completely just reverses on me, I'll probably stop myself out there. But let me pull out to the 4-hour again and see where we're at. Yesterday's video you guys all saw. Oh, and actually I already made a price of 11.44.8 and it hit it exactly. And this was before the market even opened. And what I did was I just looked at these levels here, these profile levels that had confluence in the last I guess that last little consolidation before it dropped down. So that was my target, I guess, up here, 11.44.8. After that, really there isn't a whole lot of resistance here until 11.58. So if this thing really does want to push through and we leave these runners going, there is a possibility that this thing does run up to 11.50, at least 11.50.
Order filled.
So got another order filled at 11.45, 11.45.5 I mean. See, it actually went exactly to the tick there. Go ahead and start scaling out some more up here. Let's do one more, another 10 tick move pending. Right there.
Order pending.
But just because I did have that one 11.44.8 right there as a target initially, I'm going to go ahead and scale out some more right there. So I have 2 contracts left really to run here. I made a pretty good there you go, still going up, not seeing anything big, no big contracts as this thing moves up. So real quick tip here, just another thing I do look at on top of everything else is I look at the ask size, as we start moving up, of course. And if I see any big orders that kind of reveal itself as we move up, I will start scaling out towards that price, because those are what we consider iceberg orders, where it can stop price, because it does, once it hits those orders, you do have a little bit of the opposite trade, holding you down. And if you don't have enough people pushing it up, in this case buyers, that ask size might push the price back down, and there may be some hesitation. So just a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of tips that I use to keep myself in. One thing with gold, though, I mean, once it kind of really takes off, it really goes, and one thing I've been learning off of gold, even though it's been really hard to hold on to these trades, and I'll show you really quickly off of gold. See how it came back down and retested. This is 5 minutes, so I'm going to 1 minute, so it's more refined. So really, for me, the entry after it broke out, it looks like it changed the high value area. The high value area was here around the 140. Actually, no, around the 141 earlier, and I had to hold that market profile just moved them. It looks like 1141 here, and then had a 13 tick stop. Didn't hit it, so it was nice, but it was close because it was almost 10 tick move to the downside as it was reversing against me. What I was really looking at is this long bar here as it broke out, right? If this price was to reverse on me and hit this bar, I was gonna get out of that trade, because I mean, if this thing really is gonna move, it shouldn't reverse on me like that. Instead, it held right here, came back down for a nice retracement, and it's been pushing up since then. And it's only 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, almost 60 ticks right there. So I say only, but you know, that's a pretty good move. We already had like an over, I'd say, I mean, yesterday during the market, off of this entry at 1118, that's 10, 20, 30, well, I say 18, 10, 200 ticks, 1138, 200 ticks, plus 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So, you know, it's quite a lot of money right there, just off of that last move that we just made. So we are pretty extended. Like I said, 1144.8 was my target. It looks like it's kind of waning around here. I mean, this last spike recently might have been the last real push up. We could hold on, but I'd rather just hold on to just one more contract rather than two, because with this two contracts, I'm leaving $600 on the table. And I could be getting out right now. So we'll let this thing kind of come down maybe to the bottom right here at 1143.8, and if it doesn't push back up, I'm gonna go ahead and scale out of my two contracts. But that'll be my my hold right here around the 1143.8. We did see some orders, some really buy support here at the 1143 area. I think if the price does start kind of come down, you can see it. But if it doesn't and it holds right here, then great. Then we can just be glad that we held and scale out a little bit more as we go up. But a little bit of pullback is not a bad thing. And we don't have any news right now that I can see. Yeah. In 21 minutes we have the consumer confidence report coming out, and in 36 minutes we have existing home sales. So that could be why there's some hesitation in the market right now, as it's waiting for the news to kind of report. So we'll see if this area holds, but you know, I'm not going to sit here and make you guys wait this whole thing. And I just want to show you that trade, that setup before it happened, how to look for it, and after it happened, you know, how I kind of scaled out on the way, and looked at targets above here. So I was able to scale out now, and up a little over $2,300 right now for the day, not including the rest of the contracts that I have here left. So all right, 1143 right now is kind of our support, just looking at the 125 contracts there. But if it goes down there and doesn't bounce, and instead of just crashes right through there, 1143, that's probably a time for me to just get out of the market. I mean, we've already moved down since the highs over here, about 20 ticks. So okay. So the video actually took longer than I expected, but I'm glad you guys were able to catch that live trade. Got about 4 minutes till the US market opens, and I'm going to start trading the S&P today too. So I'll go ahead and close this video out. Same trade setups every day again, guys. Keep learning this stuff. I'll keep sharing. Happy trading, and hope you guys make lots of money in the market. All right. Good night, and I'll talk to you guys soon.